Hi. You're gonna be really close to my face today. I'm in a mood. I don't know. I promised that I would be putting out this video on Monday, I believe.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's not Monday. Ha 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 ha. I'm funny. Anyway, today I'm gonna be reacting to part 1 of the finale for Pearl Next Door, and I'm really excited because they have been on break for, I want to say 2-3 weeks, and they're finally back. And I'm feeling some type of way, guys. Like, I'm feeling nostalgic even before it's done, while at the same time excited to find out what's new, while at the same time having to pee. Just kidding. I don't have to pee. Not yet. So yeah, stay tuned for that reaction. I'm going to be doing that now. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for now, I guess, is what I was trying to say.
In the flesh. Let's plan our trip together.
Just sit back and relax. I'll plan the whole thing for us. Basta, keep those days open na.
Hold on. I can't believe I'm about to say this. But girls, calm down. I haven't watched the past episodes again, but it's suddenly coming back to me now that I'm seeing this. I'm remembering where we picked up, like where we left off. And they both ended with "I miss you." Oh, did they say it simultaneously?
I miss you.
They did. Is this necessary, Pearl? Is this sometimes? Sexy people, listen to me. Sexy people, hear me out. From the rest of us here in the human race, like when you decide to do stuff like this, can you maybe take a second, get yourself together? As Morty once said, grab all your shit, put it in a bag, get it together, get all your shit together, and just ask yourself, is this necessary? Who will I be killing in posting this? Is this what pretty people do in their spare time? Like,
These past few months, ang dami talaga nangyayari and nakakapagod na talaga. But what we're gonna talk about today is a source of relaxation, happiness, joy, and contentment for a lot of us. Once into the quarantine,
where is this other camera? Where is it hanging from? I have so many questions. I don't know. I just missed Pearl Next Door so much that I want to pause every 2 seconds and be like, what is happening in this scene?
I'm sure lahat tayo kailangan na natin to. The big O. Orgasm.
Ang mga susunod na programa ay may mga temang horror, droga, at sexual. I'll do it since fucking Pearl Next Door didn't do it. Patnubay na magulang ang kailangan. Okay? We're good. Okay, go on, Pearl. Bitch, even I don't do this. I am... What? Is that the Grudge? Is this allowed?
To the point that a French
Oh my
term
god. Tag yourself. This is me right here. Also, she said French right before I paused. Are we about to talk about the little death? I'm cultured, Pearl. I'm with you. Petit mort. I don't know how you say it.
La petite mort.
La petite
meaning little
mort.
death was used to describe it. Tirik mo the levels talaga, diba?
Is this the entire episode?
I explored my body, kaya kilala ko na siya.
Nice!
What's good and what doesn't. Kaya lagi niyo akong tinatanong, Pearl, you keep on saying na-stress ka, pero bakit ang ganda mo pa rin?
Masturbation? Oh, did I say?
Alam niyo na.
Okay.
Now you know my secret.
Masturbation.
Class, may iba't ibang klase ng orgasm.
Hold on. Before we get to this, I'm just so proud. This isn't even about... What up, nation? I love representation. I'm just glad that this is being discussed at all, like female sexuality. On top of the fact that it's already discussing bisexuality, there's something really special about them also featuring female sexuality, something that is wildly overlooked because God forbid a woman enjoys sex. Oh my God. Someone call the police. Hello, the female orgasm is not a mythical thing. It's real. It's cute. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. Because I have like 1 or 2 friends that still think that their vagina is disgusting. And you can only say that, no, of course not. Your vagina is beautiful so many times until it becomes creepy, you know? So I've stopped from doing that. But I highly encourage that we all tell our friends every once in a while, hey, check on your vagina. I highly encourage every single one of you right now, after watching this video or during, whatever it is that fits your lifestyle, text a friend and just randomly, without context, tell them, your vagina is beautiful. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point 1. The way that we would, you know, do mental health checkups on our friends. Also, let's do your vagina is beautiful checkups on our friends. I think there's something really special and intimate about that. And it will amp up your friendship on top of it, just like putting a smile on their face. And maybe on their vaginas. Watermelon, of all the fruits, girl. Watermelon sugar. Okay, it's a musical.
Kasi you have to hit your G-spot repeatedly to get there.
And if you guys are wondering, what does it take to get to the G-spot? Does that mean that there's an A spot, B spot, C spot? Yes, correct.
And just to be clear, hindi naman orgasm ang end-all and be-all ng sex.
Yes!
Oh my goodness,
shit!
Niya
Yes, bitch, you're right. Sex isn't just about orgasms. It's about so much more than that. It's about connection and intimacy and like giving each other weird looks and understanding how each other smells and just being accepting of that. Maybe including it in your wedding vows. Who knows?
And you know the best thing about the big O?
Tell me.
You can choose who you want to give it to you.
Hell yeah.
But you don't have to.
Yeah.
Because you can achieve it all by your lovely self.
Yes, you can.
Ano ba? So ready ka na ba madiligan?
Paano mo alam? Your choice.
Thanks, bitch.
Naman talaga yung sexual compatibility bago ka pumili sa dalawa.
For reals, you have to be driving that car, bro. You have to take it out for a test drive before you sign anything. Them's the rules.
Huwag mo munang ubusin yung baon mong hirit.
What? What? No, that's not a hirit. Look.
It's a lot of... Okay. 6 feet apart, Alex Aguirre. Come on now. Carlene, kakasabi. Uy, jellyfish. Sorry. Am I okay?
Oh, actually, have you submitted your swab test results yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I love how they casually dipped it in there that, hey, this filming and this meeting has been done in the accordance of the new bylaws for 2020 COVID. Thank you. She's a lady. Sorry, I had to blow it towards someone I love. The vibes. The fucking vibes.
Choose your character.
First to the left, Pearl Gatula, giving us yoga teacher vibes. And then over in the right corner, we've got cop on vacation vibes. Alex, did you look at the camera just then? Girl. She did?
Here.
She did. Let me see if I can grab it. It's gonna be right. There it is.
Wait, so truth or truth talaga? Ano kayong piliin ko?
I suggest truth.
Activated.
Siraan mo yung sarili mo sa akin.
What?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Things that you hate about yourself.
Tell me
Siraan mo
about...
yung sarili mo sa akin.
Tell me about the night Aunt Patty died. Alex. Alex Aguirre. Where were you the night Aunt Patty accidentally passed away? Asking for a friend. And also my friend is a cop.
What
Oh, this
are the
is
things
great.
in life
I
that
want
you
to go
feel like you
swimming.
need to
Sorry,
be
wait, what did you say? I'm distracted by the
hindi pa
pool. This entire reaction is just going to be me reacting to the pool and then missing that Pearl and Alex Aguirre were there the entire time. It's just me looking at the pool and wanting to go swimming.
Okay. Family, money,
Yes.
and love.
Same.
Oh,
Kung meron ako ng tatlong yan, okay na.
Yeah, I'll be the richest person in the world.
well, I'm curious about that last one.
Of course.
You feel like you need love to be happy?
Well, yeah.
Yes. Actually, nahihiya pa akong sabihin yan dati.
Yeah.
Na kailangan ko yung love para sumaya. Pero ngayon, I feel no shame in admitting it. I mean, okay din naman yung buhay ko kapag wala yun.
I love the pursuit.
Yeah, me
I'm the
too.
Great pursuer.
Oh shit. Also, that's like, why would you say that though? Alex is like, is it all about the chase? Is this that JoJo song that goes, you said when you don't like me, you just like the chase? Is it this song?
I'm all in at first. Then
Why would you
bored,
stop?
or tired.
Alex Aguirre, you're killing your chances
I
right
can't
now.
help it.
Alex
The only way to get
Aguirre.
out of it is to...
Alex
Get out of it.
Aguirre, stop. This is too honest. Honesty hour. The fact that she admitted that, like, immediately now I know, like, Carlene is going to be the choice. I'm going to call it right now. I'm that confident that Carlene is going to be endgame. I know that this is like a 3-part finale and could go either way. Like, the pendulum, she still be swinging. But I'm going to place my bets on Carlene right now just because she admitted that. Like, if I were Pearl in this situation, that would worry me. Here's the thing, too. On top of Alex Aguirre saying that, and in turn, kind of lowering her chances of getting picked, there's also the fact that Alex was never the first choice to begin with. She, you know, whenever Pearl would talk about the both of them, Carlene would still always be the first one because Carlene was the first love, in a way. So it's not just because Alex Aguirre said that, but she definitely made the choice slightly easier.
Did I reveal too much of myself to you yesterday?
Turn off ka.
What?
Especially that bit about having no staying power at all.
Uy, grabe ka, hindi ako na-turn off. Alam mo, gusto pa kita makilala. Kung hindi ko naman tinanong yun, hindi mo naman sasabihin, di ba?
Yeah, you would have just found out, I guess.
This is a judgment-free zone, okay?
But you are being judged because she, at the end of this, is going to choose one. So I was under the impression that this was actually going to be like a 3-person type of getaway, but apparently not. What I'm gathering from this is that Carlene just like showed up.
Okay, sinundan, no? Malay ko bang nandito kayo? Di ba sabi mo madami kang trabaho?
Eh, na-stress nga akong magkasama kayo ng si... So, kailangan kong mag-unwind. Eh, ito lang yung lugar na alam kong okay yung safety protocol. Siya kaya kong i-drive at the moment.
Why aren't we saying the name of the resort? Are we not promoting it? Yeah, hello?
Alex, are you okay?
Does she have... May panlasa ka pa ba, Alex Aguirre?
Kaya mo yan.
Pa rin natin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she hesitated. That's very like from Before Sunrise, the move that Ethan Hawke did. I'm sure I can find that somewhere. This swimsuit. Like, hello. And then the fucking like gold chains around it. The detail of this. Who chose this? I just want to talk. Bro, if they just needed one extra, I don't know what my role would have been in this, but I would have loved so much to have just been somewhere in the background eating chips and being like,
That's gay.
like just making weird ass commentary. It would serve zero purpose to the plot and I would take zero responsibility after. I just want to be in the background commenting live on this stuff and them not noticing me at all. Maybe I'm a ghost at this resort, bitch. Maybe I'm a fucking ghost. I'm also bisexual and I'm just surveying.
Can we talk?
What's up?
I'm in love with you.
I promise, if it's your turn to hang out with her, I'll be as far away from you two girls as I possibly can.
That's fair. You know, if people did that in real life, which they don't, if people did that in real life, I would genuinely, like me as Alex, if they stopped midway while walking away from me, I'd just be like...
Hello?
Pearl's dresses.
It's for you.
Alex's style. I'm living so much for the fashion of these two women. Carlene, you really... She just said, could you please give them space? And you really be... Are you on... Oh, there is staff.
Pwede ba?
Is this... Is this usually the person that does lighting?
Ma'am, yan lang po talaga available na seats eh. Pasensya na po talaga.
So just the 2 seats. Fun. This is weird.
Pagin na lang ang menu, tapos padala na lang sa rin yung order ko.
Kunin ka lang po.
Okay, good. She's moving to her room. Yep. It's best for you two, girl. Why would you want to watch this? I hate this. Like, even you, Carlene, who I have had many issues with in the past, you know this. Our history hasn't been great. Carlene, it hasn't. Carlene. But even you, I wouldn't wish this on you. I wouldn't want you to torture yourself.
Do you think we can share this space?
No, I actually want to be alone.
Are you serious? Why do men? That's it. That's the end of my question.
Why do men?
Ang snub mo naman.
6 feet apart.
Sir?
Also, I'm pretty sure, mas malaki pa bayag ni Carlene kesa sa lalaki na to. Pwede ba? Di kayo talo.
Oh, so there'll be more live dates? What's up?
Pinapapangit.
Yung
Carlene's being harassed.
si Carlene kasi may lumalapit sa kanyang lalaki. Eh, medyo wala masyadong tao dun sa spot na yun.
She's an adult. She can take care of herself, right?
Alex, parang lasing yung lalaki. Gusto mo puntahan natin si Carlene?
You know what?
Oh, God.
Just go to her.
That's
Save
not...
her. Make her your girlfriend, whatever. I plan all this shit just to give you a good time, and she crashes and you let her. You just go to her and have a fucking great time.
Alex!
I do that for you
Oh,
too.
shit. Hold on,
I said,
Alex.
let's go.
Alex,
Oh
I
my
understand
God,
what
she
you
is
have said, but
impulsive.
Please don't talk to me that way.
What do you want? Pearl, I know you expect me to just sit around and wait for you to decide between the two of us, but I've given you a chance to be in my corner, and you still choose her. Don't you think that's selfish of you?
Huwag mo nga siyang matawag-tawag na selfish. You have to respect what she wants. If she wants to stay, hayaan mo siya.
This is not looking good for Alex Aguirre, and it breaks my heart because we've all been in situations where it was just downhill and we were just burning a path on the way to hell because, I don't know, you've let loose and there's nothing else to say. If there's one thing that I could say about Alex Aguirre, though, is that she really did try to put her best foot forward. Is that kind of sketchy in some regard? Sure. Because now it's ended up with her like losing her goddamn mind out of nowhere. It's like everything piled up. And suddenly this is her just losing all patience. She was hanging by a thread and we didn't even realize because she was keeping it all inside. I think at some point, if she were given more time, she would have been her truer self. She would have opened up more to Pearl. But instead, she had been pressured into this situation where they're back to becoming a threesome instead of feeling like an actual couple and getting a feel of the date and the time, the little time that she has with Pearl because of this entire situation. And we could say that like, oh yeah, but she still shouldn't have talked to Pearl that way. Yeah, you're right. She shouldn't have. I'm not really defending the way that she was reacting to all of this. It is kind of shit. I just feel bad that she got caught up in this situation because of circumstances. And she was dealt really shitty cards. It's the morning after. Congrats. Nagising ako. Pasensya na. Di pa ako tao. Di pa ako nagtutoothbrush. Pero usap tayo. I'm gonna be honest. Kahapon, nung pinapanood ko to, honestly, I kind of shut down. I started editing a little bit of the footage from last night, and you can see it in my eyes. I really shut down a bit. I really was just like, you know what, fuck this. My frustration was getting to me. And that's, I mean, it's a testament to my investment in the show. I want to say that first and foremost, but I also want to do a bit of a pre-warning. We're going to get into a little bit of discussion right now. I think there's a lot of good that was said about the show minutes prior. So now we're going to get into some critiquing. And now that I've refreshed my mind a little bit and I've slept on this, maybe I can offer something a little bit more coherent in comparison to last night. I also ordered milk tea, and I think that'll help this analysis. So I was thinking about it the entire night, and what I mean is this scene in particular, because this is the one that kept replaying in my head. One of my first thoughts was like, make it make sense. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I know there are a bunch of people here that think that I'm just Alex biased and I'm speaking on my bias as opposed to, you know, having a perspective that's more objective. And as much as I would argue that that is not the case, I think we're too late into that. So I'm not going to argue that anymore. I'm just going to say my piece. I'm going to show you, like, we're going to go play by play on this, and I'm going to try as best as I can through foggy mind and foggy mouth. Oh my god, new rap main. New rap main. Foggy mouth, that's me.
So sorry about that.
Hey, no, don't worry about it. It's not your fault.
Hi, miss. Do you think
There, and you can hear it.
No, I actually want to be...
You can hear that there's conversation happening here, that another person has made his way to Harlene's stable. Everything here is just happening so clearly, and Alex is just blindly staring at Pearl. None of this is bothersome to her.
snub mo naman?
Kulit mo ah. Sabi ko umalis ka. I want to be alone.
Miss, mag-isa ka. Mag-isa ako. Tutulungan kita.
Di mo ba narinig sinabi ko? Gusto ko nga mag-isa ako. Ano matutulong mo?
I'm enjoying it, Kire.
Oh, so there'll be more live dates? What's up?
Pinapapangit mo.
Ha, yung... Si Carlene kasi...
All she needed to do, all Alex needed to do in this moment was take a few little turns, and then makikita niya yung sinasabi ni Pearl. On top of that, naririnig na niya na may kababalaghan na nangyayari dun sa baba. Hindi siya tumingin.
May lumalapit sa kanyang lalaki, medyo wala masyadong tao dun sa spot na yun.
Ayun, inexplain pa ni Pearl. Kasi ganito, naintindihan ko na frustrated na si Alex. And this echoes back to my point from last night. She already is carrying a lot of frustration because of things not going her way within this trip. However, girl code is a thing. Sometimes you drop everything when it comes to yung kapwa mo babae potentially being in a situation where they are actually uncomfortable. This is why now I'm turning my criticism to the writing of her character, because this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that Alex Aguirre would suddenly be the kind of person that would turn a blind eye sa kapwa niya babae. Si Alex Aguirre, of all people. I'm not gonna say, there was something that went into my head and I was about to say it, but I stopped myself. No. Because whatever I was about to say then, that would have been personal bias. See, I can still make a distinction. She's an adult. She can take care of herself, right? It's not like Pearl said na, oh, Carlene looks super drunk. She's tripping over herself. She spilled a drink on her dress. She can't even get up. Like, I think maybe we should help her. Even though that situation can be somewhat dire. And like, maybe there could be some compassion on Alex Aguirre's part to be like, oh, maybe we can help her out. If she doesn't in that moment and said instead, she's an adult. She drank that much. She could take care of herself. I'm sure the staff will help her out. Like, if that were the situation, it would be entirely different. It would be up for the debate, and I would get it. But Pearl explained that a creepy guy moved into Carlene's space, is invading her privacy, and is making her entirely uncomfortable. And you're telling me that Alex Aguirre was just fine with that? That Alex Aguirre would just be like, well, she's an adult. She's grown. Oh, you mean Carlene is potentially in a situation where this guy could do her harm? So let's concentrate on us, Pearl. Like, I know I made all of these jokes about Alex Aguirre being psychotic, but it's a joke. She wouldn't let this go. And that's not me going off of personal bias. That's the way the show portrayed her. Just like the way that we view Carlene now is a result of how the show portrayed her. This isn't something that we're making assumptions out of, okay? And I've said from the very beginning, like, if we're gonna go and criticize the writing, we're gonna go and criticize the writing. I've never taken that out of the table from the moment that I started reacting to the show. And it doesn't mean that I hate the show in total. I'm just saying that there's something to critique here. Is this because, like, would it also be... Would it be acceptable to consider this scene as foreshadowing to this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I'm super impulsive. In the best and the worst way. Bad decisions now, CC later. That time.
Does that mean that this would be considered foreshadowing for the events that follow later in the episode? So how that connects to this is the fact that she didn't care about Carlene. Like, will she in later episodes then realize, because she's like, bad decisions now, see you later. See you later. Will she realize eventually in other episodes that, okay, I did Carlene pretty dirty and I should apologize? That's still possible because we do have 2 more episodes. I'm just trying to talk my way through this.
You know what? Just go to her. Save her. Make her your girlfriend, whatever. I plan all this shit just to give you a good time, and she crashes and you let her. You just go to her and have a fucking great time.
Alex! Come on, Alex. Don't be like this.
Oh, the trip's ruined anyway, Pearl. Let's just go home. Are you gonna get your bags? You want me to do that for you, too?
What?
I said let's go.
The rest of it just felt completely off because it felt so forced. It felt forced in the sense that there are only 3 more episodes left and Alex Aguirre has yet to present a flaw. And there weren't many opportunities for us to slowly get to know that flaw of hers. Instead, they had one 30-minute episode to let it happen. Sorry, 29-minute episode to let it happen. And that's where the pacing was so staggered and kind of weird. I guess in a way, maybe there was a build up here because she, even before the trip, she already knew that she was in competition with Carlene. And she got into, she put on her competition goggles. And in her mind, like if you guys remember from the last few episodes, all she was thinking about too during her time with Pearl was like, okay, but like what's Carlene doing? Like she became obsessed. So you could say maybe in some way this was meant to happen. She was supposed to like blow up at some point. And that would be her flaw because she's like, she's an impulsive girl. She will say what she feels and go with that. And then that'll be her decision for the night. And then maybe later she'll regret it. And maybe there will be an episode after this where Alex Aguirre will reflect on this night and be like, okay, I did Carlene pretty dirty. I should apologize. And that was not, that was really selfish of me. I shouldn't have acted that way. I shouldn't have said the things that I did. I hurt Pearl. I put Carlene in harm's way. That wasn't right. That wasn't me. Blah, blah, blah. Like maybe there'll be a reflection moment like that. It's also because it feels so final. But in reality, there are 2 more episodes left. So there's still room here for something else to happen. But yeah, that was pretty upsetting to find out that Alex Aguirre has moments like that where she, wouldn't give 2 shits about Carlene Gregorio being put in that position. And she would do nothing to stop it. That is fairly upsetting to watch. And you know what? Not choosing and Pearl being single, also still up for grabs. I'm also still down for that, especially because she had this whole talk about female orgasms in the beginning and how you don't need that in order to achieve that. You know what I mean? In order to feel complete. They also talked about love. They talked about, what are the 3 things that you need to be happy? And Pearl mentioned love, but she said that I would be fine without it, but it would be nice. And I like that. I think that also leaves the ending open to interpretation or like what the events that will transpire next. That's kind of foreshadowing. So that's why I'm still thinking also that it's possible that there will be no choice made. And if that's the case, again, would not be sad about that. Yeah, I'm just happy that the show is in existence. That said, Nipple Nation, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want the extended version of this video, it will be available in the description, and also you'll be able to get it if you join my channel. It's not a requirement, okay? It's just that, it's just extra content. So if that's something that you desire out of my person, it is something that I will provide you with out of my person. I will leave you with these parting wise words. Nipple Nation, believe in yourself, believe in Alex Aguirre's earrings, believe in this goddamn pool, and believe that 2021 is going to be a little bit better. I'm manifesting it. And I'm here for you, bitch. Nipple Nation. Is this the sign? Is this the... Nipple Nation, we got this, okay? Hold on to each other. Nipple to nipple, toe to toe, cheek to cheek.